My voice is gone. I've been sickly. I'm in depressed hell. Even my favorite hooker is fucking flaky on me, and I don't understand. And I actually should go have a talk with her. Like, fucking, I don't know. I did talk to her the other day, and she wasn't high for once, but she was busy. Had a sick cat. So I just put a pin in it or whatever. But anyway, like, there's only so much mentally I can do. But in the background, every single day, every single fucking day, I fucking block the stalkers. That's regardless of whether I document it and stuff. Just as part of getting up, like coffee, morning shit, block stalkers. And how do I define someone that would need to be blocked? The answer is pretty much everyone. Like this right here. Comment fattening up before you go to prison. We already know we're going to block him. But I see that he has 5 subscribers and no content. Oh, and it's an ancient account. That's interesting. So maybe he did have videos at some distant time in the past, but for some reason hid those videos, or they were taken down. Now, just like the fucking little group that acted like they were going to try to help me, but then bragged, I can't remember the name. Oh, come on, memory, come on. I'm sick. I'm not this We the People Tyrant War, something close to that. Yeah, I got it. They acted like they were buddy-buddy for a second, but then they pulled this shit, or that shit, hiding video, destroying evidence. We're bragging about, like, you shouldn't have a recording of that conversation. That conversation didn't happen. No. Fingers in ears. No. That never happened. I don't tolerate it from anyone under any circumstances. So, of course, blocked. But for an account from 2008, which is, 17 years old, no information whatsoever, no content, no information, just 5 people subscribed to him. And also a hairy ferret, that's a potentially sexual thing. That's not a lot of data. But blocked, reported. Now I notice here 3 thumbs up. A dude with 0 content, no friends on there, no playlists, minimal account, for 3 people in the last 15 hours to come back. That makes me wonder who those 3 are, or if it's him several times over, with those 5 subscribers being his other troll account, sock puppet accounts. I don't know. But hairy ferret, as if I wouldn't block that just because of the sex reference. You blocked. You banned. Now facing felony charges. I'm a coward that brought children into it. No. You all are bringing children in it. I've never hurt a child. Richard Crown, Megan's Law, pedophile, made the group, the Troll Brigade Mafia, and drove me insane and put children's lives at risk. You guys rape kids, and you guys are going to get kids killed in an effort to entertain yourselves. 15 thumbs up in 21 hours. Impressive. So first things first, block or hide. I'm still, wait, did I do it? I think I did do it, then I did it twice, meaning I undid it. Hold on, that must be double checked. Refresh the page. Nope, it says unhide. Now I got it. But that's weird. Oh, and what do we see in his videos? The StreamYard shit. This is the software that the stalkers like Lou Stefano use to organize their daily panels of troll cooperation. So that's bad. Now, I wish YouTube had an ability for me just to click a button and every single person, the 68 subscribers he has, to be blocked. That's a feature they need to add. And I want like degrees. I want to be able to say like 3 degrees out. Every one of the 68 subscribers gets blocked, and everyone subscribed to those people that subscribe to this guy get blocked, and everyone that subscribes to those people that subscribes to the first two, like just to block all of them. But there's nothing I can do. Account's old, 70 videos and 68 subscribers. I hope that's not a fucking flagrant sock account. But there's never no telling these people how many sock puppet accounts are involved. Let's see, story of kissing Jesus's feet. Well, as part of the gay bashing, anti will burn you faggot crowd, like, yeah, that's not too much of a surprise. There's a certain type all these people fall into, and religious is one of them. Shanny for Christ. Shanny, please don't tell me I clicked that. Okay, Shanny for Christ. Shanny for Christ there. Okay. Yeah, there's a certain type. There's a certain type that bullies me. That flagrantly say, we're going to kill you for being a faggot, and then trip when I say I'm going to fight back and do to you what you said you're going to do to me. Oh, hell no. You're not going to do to us what we said you were going to do to you. So, let's look at his most recent video, which is from 2 years ago, and that's under the latest. I like to pre-pause so he doesn't get 1 second of playtime. Sort of 6 comments. I'm going to sort them by newest, but all old. I'm looking for 10 minutes leading up to Jason needing prayer. Yeah, okay, it's a type. There's a certain type of these trolls that are willing to get kids killed to try to shove religion down a faggot's throat. They really just want to kill. They really just want to burn. That's all they want to do. They want to burn my kind. And remember, I don't even identify as gay. I just have sex with men. Because, like, fuck you. Well, and actually a big part of it is my fucked up circumcision and experimentation. But that was extraordinarily limited. That would be 1% of my homosexual interactions. 99% money. So, a touch of experimentation because my half-dead dick made me wonder, well, maybe it's just the fact I'm gay and it's I like get dudes more than girls, right? No, it's pussy. I'm heterosexual. But if you want to pay me a couple $100 for the privilege of sucking my cock, I'll work with you. Although I have turned that down in recent years too, because there's a 99% chance I'm not getting off, and then I got a half-sucked dick, and that could leave me frustrated and fucking lead to problems. Like Shani says she was a computer programmer. Okay, so hackers needing prayer, Jesus shit. Okay, there's a type. It's always a very specific. Oh, and the talk about, man, I don't have a job. Well, I have a job, and the number one part of my job is dealing with stalkers. And I would have been so successful if it wasn't for the stalkers. I can prove it. All the data was there. Do you realize I used to have an Instagram picture of my biggest channel, doctacanis, right at the 10,000 subs threshold with millions of views, and right, just a boom, a one flat shot, like, hey, I have a successful business. Here's the proof. They flagged it as child porn. They took down my own, and there now exists no. It's gone. Like, it's gone. I don't have the picture, but that's how ruthless, and why. The reason I make crazy threats is to keep them below brigade strength. Brigading is where a group of people cooperate and simultaneously flag a video, and it tricks the algorithm. It circumvents the algorithm. The algorithm just turns it over to the people. Hey, if 172 or whatever the fucking number, I don't know what it is, but if a certain, and it probably varies over time and other factors, but if the brigading limit is crossed, they're like, oh, the algorithm can't detect what's wrong with it, but surely that many people together wouldn't lie at the same time, and so it's child porn, take it down. And they've proven they can take anything down, and if a family has to have their children die and they go and look and see the shit they pulled down with brigading, the troll brigade mafia brigading, they won't just forgive me. There's a pretty good chance they'll carry on my work and fucking take it back. Not just stalkers, but revenge on society. Because it's bad. It's horrific. I'd love for a jury to see what my stalkers have destroyed, calling child pornography. By the way, I have no sexual content of any sort anywhere in any of my work throughout my history. The closest thing you could ever come is video on a public beach in Southern California with bitches in bikinis. And one of the stalkers, the one that fucking told me he was going to hurt me in my face in Lake Forest, little mama's boy. Oh, he was begging for money too, and I gave him some money and he told me he wanted to kill me. But dead serious. He's like, yeah, you're a child raper. You took video of girls on the beach and it's two bitches in a bikini. I don't know them. You probably don't know them. There's millions of people here. I don't know how old they are. Had nice tits, I remember that. But it's fucking obviously legal public photography. It's just bitches in a bikini at the beach playing in the surf. Like literally playing, like kicking the water and running back and forth. Like, it's just, and I'm making a video about my day at the beach. There's nothing going on there, but you're willing to risk people's lives to try to take it from me. They're liars, they're cheats. I don't care. And that's not the bad one I'm talking about. I'm talking about shit like I board a bus in South Central LA and a black man tells me I'm breathing too much and need to change that. And then I get the video on and the bus driver fucks me off by telling me the cops are coming and going to meet us and intercept us because the bus is in motion, and it's just punking me and the dude gets away clean. And I get it uploaded between the first bus and the train being on an elevated platform and getting good reception, and then take the train and get on the second bus to go home, because it's a bus, train, and bus each way to shower every single time I wash my balls because of the service dog discrimination. And then before I get home, before I finish just the train and the second bus ride, around the time I got off the second bus, they flagged that video down as child porn. The video of me getting attacked on my long commute to shower before I complete it. I did nothing wrong. I was winded, out of breath when I got on the bus. And this was much closer. This was back 2015. This was much closer to the accident, and I was not nearly as fat as I am now, and I just come from the gym, and I don't just shower there. I really work out and run and everything. I remember that specific day in work. I wasn't bad, and I didn't go crazy on it. I wasn't super fucking hardcore, but it was a real workout with a real run on the end. And he told me I'm breathing too much, or with all that, what was the exact wording, like, you knock it off with all that breathing, man. And the real thing was I had my service dog with me, and they were just hating on me. And they saw I was a little out of breath from what I had to put on the heavy backpack, and after the gym and showering out, and then I walked to the bus stop. And then at the end of the day at dark, I don't know, it was winter time, I think it was only like 7 or 8 o'clock, but it was late, or well, for me, late. And then, like, they say, oh, you're breathing too much, just to fuck with me, and start getting violent with it. And it's just because I'm there, just because I exist. I don't want to do shit. Now, isn't there a way for me to see his subscribers? He's at 2,859 views ever in about a decade. I don't know. Playlists. I want to block other people's... Oh, dude needing prayer. This is from the dude from a minute ago.
You gotta keep that.
One comment. The same dude.
You gotta keep that.
Same video. Like, Oh, harassing a poor person for being poor. That's... She managed to eat out the garbage. That's another good story. I used to work at a restaurant. "15 people. I wish I could block those 15 people. Anyway, I used to work at a restaurant, and I was dirt poor, and I'm serving food, waiting tables in Kentucky at $2.15 an hour, which is their tipped minimum wage. And there was a preacher that worked as my manager, and he's a creationist young earth preacher, and a black man that adopts children. He adopted a little white girl, and she worked under him, which is nepotism out the wazoo, but no one gives a fuck. And she bullied me because I would eat table scraps, like food that people would pay for food that's just left over. And it offended her that the poor man that they knew was in college and they knew had a job because I worked alongside him and they knew was dirt poor and get treated like shit by everyone. And she's like, it makes me uncomfortable to have that poor but employed but student man eat leftover fucking food. Like, you know how rich bitches, white, skinny bitches will order food and not eat all of it, especially like a hamburger. They cut it in half and eat one half of the hamburger. Like, when you're starving and you've been at work on your feet, those are like 12-hour overnight shifts and stuff too. When you're fucking hungry and working and serving people food, it's so hard to be fucking hungry. But she didn't want to see that. And the Christian family, the preacher and the preacher's adopted daughter, didn't want to fucking see a poor man eating table scraps because it offended them. However, I do have to say this. The man was generous with his cigarettes. Her father gave me cigarettes regularly, because all that science nonsense about cigarettes being bad for you, that's ridiculous. And smoking's fine and dandy and good for you and keep you alert and shit. And this is Kentucky. We had indoor smoking. So I routinely, 3 or 4 a day for that 6 months I worked there or whatever, the dude regularly gave me cigarettes because they all knew I was dirt ass poor. So he'd give me cigarettes, but he didn't want to, because it offended his daughter. He didn't want to see me eating table scraps. Good Christian family, huh? One more. Oh, by the way, I quit college for that job too. And it wasn't because that job was so great. It was because it was the beginning of the collapse in 2007-8. And gas went up to $5 a gallon for the first time. And everyone fucking was dirt ass poor and was ripping off servers like dying dashing. And I had nothing. At $2.15 an hour, I had fucking nothing. Oh, your first video ever, and now because you trolled, you fucking got a flag. Yeah. I have fucking nothing. And I needed... Comments are turned off. Cal Atkins is pet Russian. Great group of people bullying me. Like, people... 14 thumbs up too. I remember talking to Mike and the moment I decided to quit school, and just how what a relief it was, because I was trying to do both at the same time, but I was scrapping for survival, and like, I couldn't afford gas or food. I had nothing. And like, dude, and my and of course the reason when I got hired, they agreed to give me my schedule off for school and not put me on class days, which was only 3 days a week, daytime. And I worked, it was a 24-hour restaurant, I worked overnights. Like, that was fine. You can work me all night, 12 hours, like 6 to 6, but I can't work Monday, Wednesday, Friday between like 10 and 3, about there. So I can't remember exactly, but something close to that. And he just kept putting me on the schedule, and I had a choice between quitting the job and going on with school and having no income at all and no way to eat, no way to buy a job uniform for the next job, nothing. Or simply go to work on the shift I'm scheduled. Like, and it was a tip job. There's always tip jobs. You can get that $20 bill, especially if it's late and there's a bunch of bar people, and like, that's the good time or whatever. But it was either go to work and make money and try, or I had nothing. Oh, look at this motherfucker. Your boat will burn, boy, from a month ago. This is one the fucking hookers saw. Your boat is going to be on fire. Why did you bother with the bimini top? Now, you see, I haven't hidden that one yet because this message will disappear. And that's not... Alright, no one cares. Crybaby, crybaby, you sad human being chief. America. Maurice. Motherfucker is weird. Get a hobby. What? I have several. I rollerblade. I'm into video games. I play Magic the Gathering. And I'll learn. Mostly, above all, I'm an autodidact. Nigger name, nigger name, nigger name. They calling me nigger name to fuck with my head, even though I've made it clear I'm willing to kill children in revenge because they keep calling me by my nigger name. Let's look into him a little bit more, see if I can find other people or something he's related to help. Because sometimes they'll, one of Aaron's buddies, yeah, the ICP shit, they're scary anyway. And there's a whole nother, like, that's not a good crowd. Enjoy jail. Don't pick up a soap in the shower. By the way, this is hide user from channel, and these are held comments, so it's just double, but I get no more information. Reported for terrorism. Screenshot. So, and get this, the video where Richard Crown making himself a pedophile and Lorraine Morris are handing out flyers calling me the pedophile, and the primary accusation for me being, the only real accusations there ever been about me being a pedophile are me being Richard Crown making himself a pedophile. So he is saying I'm him, and he is a cop's relative and a child raper. And then my high school girlfriend, the black girl. Oh, and there's another girl, and they don't talk about her much because they know what's up. Back when 2010, when I showed her California, I had a 16-year-old girlfriend at 23 and 24. So what? Fuck you. Suck my dick. She did. Quite enthusiastically. In fact, I taught her to swallow semen. I'm not being facetious. And it's a consensual relationship. And I knew her mom. I even asked her mother if she was on birth control, because I don't trust bitches at all. And I have a thing about unwanted pregnancies. But she said, but I double checked. But she was not lying. She was, yeah. So if I hide this, I'll lose his name. Oh. Is it a primary account or a sock? Looks to be primary. It's old. 23 subscribers. Does have some content. Yet another idiotic video. So blocking it is more important because it's his main account. However, then I'll lose the evidence. Fuck. 11 hours ago, too. Shit. So he says here, I'm a loser in life and I should seek out mental health services. And if you're not, maybe the government should stop the benefits you get and maybe get a real job instead of leeching on the taxpayers. So he's saying I need to go to the psych ward and I'm on disability because I can't hold a job because I frequently go to the psych ward because of these stalkers bullying me. Wait a minute, you caused it and you're going to continue causing it and you're going to contribute to it and it's your fault. And also, I work a job and trying to improve my life and come up with a second source of income and a brighter future and all that, and you're sabotaging it. So you get to pick what type of job I'm allowed to work, and you get to make sure I can't hold any job, and then you get to make sure that I don't get benefits that I'm entitled to because I go to the psych ward all the time. So you're going to send me to the psych ward and ruin my benefits which I get because I go to the psych ward. It's just fucking stupid. I hope you rot in jail. You belong there. And when you get there, stay there. You won't be missed. Right. Everyone in society says that to me, which is why I want to kill your children, because they're part of the society and I won't be missed. You won't be missed either. The only reason I'm leaving this one is he has the name signed. And I already know there's a message. I'm going to call 911 here in a minute because there was blocked messages and I think I caught one. Let's see what it is. Oh, wait, blocked calls? 1 hour? What were those? Hold on. Stockton detective called me yesterday and are building a case on you. Each time you call 911 and give them our numbers, TBM, they're building a case against you. 911 operators laugh at you and refuse to help you. Sorry I missed your call, nigger name. You called me a few times, but I was in the shower washing my penis. Something you don't have, TBM. Yeah. You are about to get robbed of all that cash. You really should put it back in the bank if it's not too already. TBM. Huh? Is your boat still floating? I read a group chat today. They planned on sinking your boat. Wow. Yeah, this needs to be reported. How many stalker numbers does this one account link to? How many times did he tell me to call 911? That was 4 up to now. Oh, it just keeps going and going. And stalker. Oh, there's the top. November 9th. November 9th to February 8th. Stalker. Please call 911. Said 5 messages. The insurance shit, trying to lower my credit score by using my my applying for things under my name. They bragged about that openly. Oh fuck. Yeah, it was under a second and you can't fucking, yeah. It's vital. Yep, alright, that. He spelled Heil wrong.
What is your emergency?
Yeah, I've got stalkers harassing me, and they specifically said to report this to the police, and they are not going to do anything because we are their friends. And it also has sexual imagery, and Hail spelled Hail. I guess they can't even get that right. Hitler. So, nudity, sexuality, claims of corruption and nepotism with the cops being in their pocket told me to call emergency services. And yeah, you know what? I did it. Now I got another message to report over here. Quote, Stockton detective called me yesterday and are building a case on you. Each time you call 911 and give them our numbers, TBM, Troll Brigade Mafia, they are building a case against you. 911 operators laugh at you and refuse to help you. Sorry I missed your call, nigger name. You called me a few times, but I was in the shower washing my penis, something you don't have, Troll Brigade Mafia. So again, sexual accusations of corruption with your department, which I do believe are true now that we all know Aaron Swan's dad used to work there. Like, what are the odds of that? But that's how it went down. But yeah, receiving sexual messages from Nazi pedophiles is a serious thing. These people have told me they're watching me. There's a red dot on me. They've thrown a firecracker on my boat. They said, your boat will burn, boy. I had that pulled up on the screen a minute ago. Oh, and here's another one. I got someone that signed his troll messages with a name and location. It says John Mortensen, Mortensen, from Bullhead City, Arizona. They're fucking getting ballsy enough that they're signing their shit because the 911 operators laugh at you and refuse to help me. So, like, how far is that going to go? Like, how many times y'all going to refuse to do your fucking job?
How can I help you today?
Well, the sexual messages I'm receiving and then the stalker giving his name and location. Can't you just call Bullhead City, Arizona and be like, hey, we have a victim in our jurisdiction?
No, I can't do that, but do you want me to have an officer contact you?
Yeah, well, yeah, but the officer would be better served contacting law enforcement in Bullhead City, Arizona and asking them.
Speak with you first.
John Mortensen. Well, I've got 3 phones and 4 YouTube channels and every conceivable form of communication and pay for premium cell service. So I do what I can to be, I got business cards and shit, but my stalkers can sure call me frequently enough. Now I'm assuming the problem of them calling from blocked numbers is popping up again, which sometimes they won't now, but sometimes they do. And I refuse to take my call blocking off because that leads to more harassing messages. And the way my service works, when I get calls from blocked numbers, it doesn't categorize them. It doesn't save the time of the call. So whether I get 1 or 1,000, it's just one blocked number call in the last pay period or whatever. I can't show the pattern of harassment. I can't show calling me at 5 a.m., calling me at 2 a.m., calling me at supper time, calling me 30 times a day. I can't show any of that. So the blocked numbers are going to stay blocked. I'm not taking that restriction off my phone. And some of you have...
What would you like the police to do for you?
Call me from a non-blocked number, as some of them in recent history have done.
Okay,
So,
well, if you don't answer, then that's just going to be the end of it. So I'll set this up for someone to call.
no, I'll answer, but my phone won't ring if you call from a blocked or hidden number. What's the terminology? Hidden, I believe. Stockton detective called me yesterday. Let's see, from Ohio. Which one is this one? Oh, no chance he's connected to the Troll Brigade Mafia. Oh, and look how far it goes back. November 23rd. The swatting incident happened on December 18th. I had not one problem, not one ill word. Nothing had happened to me here at all. And they're telling me I'm evicted. Actually, they started that. Geg was saying that on October 27th. I didn't show up till the 30th. Before I ever got here, the stalkers got there ahead of time. Where's that? This one right here. Boop, 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 boop. October 28th. You must remove your boat from the arena by January 1st, 2025. On October 28th. I never come to Stockton. Never set foot here in my entire life. The boat was on the way, maybe here. Like, I have to fucking look at the records, but I was still on the road. I didn't show up. I believe it was the 30th I showed up. So the dude was telling me I'm evicted. Oh, and then of course right next to it, oh, clown. Blocking stalkers, blocking stalkers. Talking about me being raped in prison. Lying sex references. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 nigger names, a sex reference, and a lie about my money. So, by my rules, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'd kill like 8 children over that. Did you have fun with your trolling? They're coming for you, nigger name. I'm not telling you who, but they are coming. So, we're coming. Threat. Dead kid. Nigger name. Dead kid. I'm not telling you who. Trolling, gaslighting, whatever you call that, dead kid. So, you see, you can keep trolling. And you're right that 60,000 people from Florida troll and thousands from Unclean Hands and the Troll Brigade Mafia can gang up and ruin my life. And there's no way I can fight back. You're right. But that's the point of leaving the families of the victims. Because they will have resources and get attention. And people will pay attention. And they'll get shit done. But you're right. 60,000 people just walk all over me. Yeah. The world isn't ending anytime soon. I don't even know what it means, but it's blocked. The boat says pedophile. Blocked. Nice felony charge, idiot. Nigger name looks like Tinky Winky's sheltered little cousin who's missing some chromosomes. Oh, that's something else. The stalker signed me up for a bunch of religious stuff with my email, but somewhere in there they signed me up for a Down syndrome message board or some shit. I barely looked, but something related to Down syndrome. Blocked. But I'm not taking data from any of these. Technically, I'm supposed to go look at their account and see who they're connected to and see what type of content they post, see what names pop up and what logos and shit like Proud Boys or the Christian stuff, you know, or TTC or Electric Messiah or Troll Brigade Mafia, like, but I got a headache, kinda. Robbing your boat at the first dock. Oh, shit. Time to rob your boat. You know, if I messaged someone and said, time to rob your house, and then later messaged them and said, robbing your house on the street you live, people would fucking flip. I'd be in jail like that. They claim home invasion. You're like, yeah, we got that message and my family was home. You fucking say he's coming to my house to rob me, man. Oh, I fucking roast. But this faggot, it don't matter. I want to leave that up. I'm an idiot and a coward. Meanwhile, even my bullies back in school and shit admitted I'm smart. And I've proven I got balls made of steel. Like, I'm definitely gay. Now, you wonder about the neighbor running by and calling me CW? is an attack and threat, your boat will burn, boy. That's where that shit comes from. Nigger name, your boat is gonna be on fire today. We're on the dock. They say, oh, they're building a case over me misusing 911 to report shit. And they send me messages like, we're on the dock. Come out and talk to us. You know, we're outside. We're here. We're on the way. We'll be there in 10 minutes. These are things that if I called someone, you see, what I'm saying to the 911 dispatch is if you don't do your job with the investigation and taking the data, basic things like, who did it? Oh, Mr. Mortensen from something, Arizona. I'm bad with fucking names. It was something close to that. But yeah, okay, so you got a direct message from this guy. You know, they need to take the basic data down. Okay. You know, like a file, like will we keep asking me my number and address all the time? They know who I am and they brag about that. So why do you want me to say the address again and give my position away to stalkers? Because I could get a new copycat stalker from that, which is a drop in the bucket, but, you know, eventually the bucket fills up. Why don't I get a real job? Well, I've got one. I'm a YouTube creator, and the biggest part of my job is dealing with stalkers like you. You see that red dot? We got aimed through the window. Pop out. As if that's not in there. But I like this one. We did it, boys. He's cracked. When I fucking lose my temper and go off on the fucking dispatch for gaslighting me, the stalkers say, we did it, boys. Can you imagine parents that watch their children burn alive, seeing coming across, during the investigation, coming across like that, a group of stalkers, trolls, the Troll Brigade Mafia saying, we did it, boys. He's cracked. We pushed him so far. We pushed him so hard. We got him to snap. You see that red dot we got aimed through your window? Pop out, man. Don't bother. Your boat's going to be on fire by the end of the year. Your boat sinks tonight. Better abandon ship. This guy is a tard. You can't call the cops someone's dispatch, threaten them, and then threaten to kill children. Are you fucking stupid or just in that? Well, can't, never could, and I just did. Dumbass. I am batshit crazy, a danger to society. Yes, I am. So bullying me for fun is a really, really bad idea. Did you see your pimp today? You must have been busy. Little hard tar with a very sore asshole. Anyway, only a special kind of stupid person will record and post your crimes, along with your phone number, Mr. Nigger Name. Oh, look at this. Someone spoke up in my favor. One word. Tyrants. Now, the stalkers go after them. They're going to bury your sorry ass in a deep dark hole. This is where you belong, you crazy bastard. So now, a supporter of one word gets attacked, and that's happened a lot. In fact, other people are saying they're scared and he's coming after them and all that. Wait, didn't I fucking click it? Did it pop? Enjoy jail, you dunce, on a fucking half-decade old video. And that dude ended up getting fired. So I'm schizo-effective and have a micropene. My name's Big Wood, and I document everything redundantly. You're like, no, the Troll Brigade Mafia doesn't exist. Except for the part where they say, we're here, we're across, we're right there, we're looking at you. Well, hold on, now I know I clicked this. What? Now I'm. Oh, this is the guy, the Morrison, the one that signed his stalking shit. Oh, unhide. I saw it and didn't. Nah, but I'm confused why it's not doing the hiding part. The others were like, maybe I confused the server by blocking 100 accounts in a row. I don't know. Hope you enjoying jail time, Tard. You got arrested, you pedo loser. Hey, if the gangsters were going to beat me up, what do you think they'd beat me harder for? Them claiming I raped children or killing blonde-haired, blue-eyed, white supremacist children of pigs of cops? You know, if I had to pick which beating, I think I'm going to go with the non-child raping one. What happened to your dick? Oh, could that be a real question? Fuck, I have to actually go answer that. Because this bot circumcision thing must be. Oh, calling me the racist. I got disowned for being a nigger lover. I'm poor because I refuse to be racist. Disgusting child lover. And a horrible human. What does it matter if I threaten to kill kids? People, they're already telling people I rape them and eat them and sacrifice them to Satan. This is why no one likes you. You are a racist pedophile. You should be in an institution, you whack job. Well, I frequently am. That's why I'm on disability. I get 5150 all the damn time. Because of people like you swatting me. Well, stop smoking weed, stop cursing, stop being a dick, and get a job. Want to have a job, you're literally in my place of employment spreading hate right now. 2, if I stop smoking weed, the level of cursing and me being a dick is not going down. It's going 12 o'clock rager, you dumb motherfucker. Wait, why did I say that? It's a month old. Was it tied to something more important? I don't know. Retarded. Oh, it's a funny way of saying retarded. 15 hours old. I like it when it's in the held comments. I can just hit the one button and don't have to go through all the menus. But you also get a chance to get more data. Like this account is an old account. Primary accounts are much more important to block than sock puppet accounts. They use them much more frequently. Where's hate speech? There it is. Why not? I've answered this twice and has 17 replies. Unclean Hands. I wasn't even reading the names, but it's one of the super stalkers. He's one of the people that gets, look, right there. And he calls me a frauditor. I don't do audits at all. They're just liars. See, that's one of the things I want to... There's no question that killing the child would help. See, I'd kidnap the child, and I'll leave a message and say, I put it on the 5 o'clock news, hey, show me video of one audit I've ever done, or I'll kill this child. And then when everyone goes and looks, then realize, wait a second, this guy doesn't do audits at all. Like, it's just not his thing. Like, he just fucking records the police when they're actually interacting with me. He doesn't do audits. He's just exercising his right to to film the police out of necessity because they're fucking liars. Then people will realize, well, wait a second. How many does this guy have? 16.8 thousand, nowhere near as big as Fraudulent Troll, but I think it's newer. So yeah, it'll help. And then when people realize, well, wait a second. If they're bullying this guy and claiming he's an auditor when he's not, and by the way, bullying auditors is also attacking people for using their rights. But there's a difference between auditing, which is helping make sure people have their rights and have access to the rights. So when real things happen, like my situations, where they actually need to record the police, they don't get stopped. But that's the whole point. The anti-auditing community is just against rights. They don't want people to record the police because recording the police helps prevent them abusing minorities, like beating up gays, beating up blacks, beating up Hispanics, immigrants. That's the whole point. The whole point is they want the cameras off the cops so the cops can get old school. Simple. They're thin blue line family members. But yeah, this is... Oh, he's a substance abuse counselor and truck driver. You know what substance abuse counselors are? 12 steps, Alcoholics Anonymous people, like the ones that worship doorknobs. Oh, and by the way, my stalkers are crackheads. But it's kind of concerning that I don't have him blocked already. Like, does he have other similarly titled accounts? Alright, well... Oh, let me see the message. I saw the stalkers attacked you. Please call the cops where you are and here and report it. They will never stop. Get on top of it and help me fight back. Look at this, lying and saying that I paid my fucking bail in fake money from a novelty shop with 29 replies. Now you see, when I'm in jail and I don't have a cosigner, I gotta do shit like send them to my YouTube channel, like, look, I got the money. So statements like that are incredibly dangerous to my freedom. He's lying. Do you realize that is a statement of fact and it's actionable? I was looking at the laws over oh fuck, the word skipped my mind. Not slander, but there's a word for defamation. There it is. This is defamation, claiming that the money is play money from a novelty shop. That's defamation. It is not. That was cash from my bank. Paid my bond with it. And I, for the first time in my life, which is another thing to scare you all, we haven't talked about that yet, they let me sign my own bail. I did not get a cosigner. I don't have anybody. And it's hard for me to get one. And 85,000 is getting up there. Like, that's starting to be it's the 20,000 is your entry level felony. However, my charges are kind of weak, and one of them was like abusing 911. And like, what was that from? Like, yeah, I called help on my stalkers, and then my stalkers swatted me, and now they're saying I'm abusing 911 because I'm calling the people that call the police and swatted me. So like, they can't win both. I gotta, like, if the stalkers are real, I'll win one and lose the other, and in reverse. Like, and what the fuck am I subscribed to Joe Rogan in any fucking capacity? I oh well. See, I did block this, right? Refresh it, double check it. Misinformation. Yeah, you're a liar. Oh, now I gotta actually answer this. Well, now you choose that as the ending point here. Come up an hour anyway. I'm gonna give them an explanation about circumcisions and what can happen. I think I'll put a link too. I got the Bloodstained Men, a good organization that has a lot of good information. It says Amber, so it could be a female. Amber Nikki sounds female. Spreading the information about circumcision and its dangers could save someone's life. So, society that is letting this happen to me needs to pay a price. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Before I'll come back to that in just a second, but I forgot to check the other channels. Reported. Oh, probably Raging Rob, because he fucking. This is the dude from that movie about guns and war and shit that he loves so much, and that I don't have him. Four hours. That's what you arrested in the first place? No, it's not. That is a lie. It was for saying I wanted the government to take Chris's daughter. Like they took me. Report misinformation. Isn't this the channel where the dude was begging for help? Because that's the other one. Held direct threats of burning me. But I'm saving that. I don't want to delete that. The doctacanis. Oh, this is him, and he said he's thinking about leaving the country. Dude, I don't think Transmission 12 is a troll. I don't have him blocked, right? I think that dude's real. It is not blocked. Huh. And he's the one on down here. Wait, that I haven't responded. I've responded. This is what I was looking for. I assume everyone's a troll and just sandbagging, but so Lou Stefano said he was going to molest this guy. And my neighbor up here said he's friends with Lou Stefano. Lou Stefano was a good guy. That's not good. I gotta get to the held comments. Just one. You think my threats are extreme? When I go off, when the feds pour through this information, I guess CIA does have to get involved too. There was Canadian stuff for a long time, since 2015, 2016, hot. But then now there's English stuff. Like, they're international. Fuck. But anyway, when they come through all this, and when people see how bad it really is, they're all gonna fry. So fuck all you motherfuckers. Society's letting it happen to me. And when I fight back... Oh wait, was today the fucking Super Bowl? Oh, it's tomorrow. Like, it's just now. So I thought it was Saturday, not Sunday. Anyway, I don't fucking care, but because of the whole Taylor Swift thing, I gotta hope the Chiefs win. That's who she's with. I don't fucking know shit about that. I think she's dating one of the red team's player, I think. But yeah, that one. Let's go that one. Yeah. Oh, I should bet on it. Can I bet on it? Yeah, you can bet on that. Holy fuck, yes, you can bet on that. It's legal, right? Oh. And you're only seeing a little bitty bit of it. There's so much